not occur here. We're not waiting an hour to go in and tackle an active shooter and take him out. It's not going to happen here in Miami-Dade County.
The chief of police for Miami-Dade County Schools trying to calm parents down tonight after a scary incident at a school in Grochow.
The Miami-Dade School District held a public meeting about the serious scare that happened earlier this week.
On Monday, a student at the Eugenia B K-8 center brought a loaded gun to school. The campus was immediately placed on code yellow.
But some parents don't like the way school administrators handled the situation. They say students were not allowed to call or text, and parents were not informed until hours after the incident.
And here's what we learned tonight about what happened. We now know students alerted a teacher about the loaded gun. It was retrieved by the school resource officer. The boy who brought it is no longer a student at the school, but it has not been determined if he'll be expelled from the district. School administrators were at the meeting tonight but did not speak. CBS 4's Joe Grochow was also there. He joins us live from Grochow with more details. Joe?
Lauren, Elliott, Miami-Dade Schools Chief of Police Edwin Lopez shares that his team addresses threats to schools within the district 24/7. He's proud how safely and quickly the team here at Eugenia B handled Monday's situation. However, parents share concerns about how it was communicated to them and their children. So tonight, meeting with district leaders at this school, they discussed school safety and communication during a crisis event.
Because my kid arrived that day, Mom, I thought I was going to die. I said goodbye to my friends. I was crying.
Laura is a parent of a second-grade student at Eugenia B. She says she found out Monday night that her son believed there was an active shooter.
Yes, I think as a parent, knowing what he went through, I would pick him up.
But she did not pick him up earlier. Like most parents, she learned after the school day that a weapon was found on campus and the student responsible was removed. That's several hours after the incident. During Friday's meeting, school board member Christy Fraga called for improvement in sharing vital information with parents.
They felt that the information was withheld from them in a way that made them nervous. So we look at how we can create policy or improve our policy to make sure communication is swift, accurate.
While Fraga and district leaders fielded questions from parents, school leadership observed from the side. The school on Monday did not go into a complete lockdown, with classes still in session during the situation. One parent asked, why not a code red and a complete lockdown once the loaded gun was discovered?
Every scene is different. Every incident is different. It's very fluid, and it's based on the judgment of those folks at the school at the time.
Miami-Dade Schools Chief of Police Edwin Lopez says the school resource officers and staff did an excellent job containing the scene. Fraga wants to see improvements to steps after it's contained, including allowing students time to cope, especially those in the class where the gun was found or others traumatized by being in a lockdown situation.
Should have had a little more attention before resuming a normal school day, those who needed it. Now, I'm of the belief that parents should be involved in that process, so those parents should be immediately called, notified, and then the process should start.
And counselors went into every classroom on Tuesday to discuss what happened with students. And Chief Lopez assured worried parents his team remains ready to respond to protect students' lives in case of an active threat.
What occurred with Uvalde will not occur here. We're not waiting an hour to go in and tackle an active shooter and take him out. It's not going to happen here in Miami-Dade County.
And Lopez added that his team is trained to neutralize an active threat very quickly and that there's an officer at every school within the district. Fraga emphasized that the investigation into the incident on Monday remains ongoing, including the communication to both the students and parents. Joe Grochow, CBS 4 News Tonight.